even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 9. So probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelce is complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. It's Kelce on the ground. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
A gain of 10 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 46-yard line.
57. Watch the run, watch the run. Attack. Mark 57.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Tyrone Crawford able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Rolling to his left. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead He flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelce. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Throwing quickly, Mahomes gets this out to Watkins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with a touchdown pass to Sammy Watkins. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Throwing, Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Prescott. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To the air again, Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
3rd and long.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now...
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted by...
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Elliott. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
At the Chiefs.
He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
A second down throw for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
10 yards to go.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Prescott from the gun. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked by Darian Thompson. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Ezekiel Elliott.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Here's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
The ball carrier.
Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Chiefs 14. Greg Zuerlein to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Over 1st and 10. at their own 18-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Kelce, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Not that time for Watkins, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
intended for Tyreek Hill. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
26-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
City Chiefs. 1st down.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 65 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplished exactly what they set out to do. take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, but it's going to be second down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, second down and 10.
48 for Mike. Watch the run. They're running it.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Woods with a pick. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Bashaud Breeland.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a second down.
At the 20-yard line.
That one complete to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
They're going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. It would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Chiefs.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
For Dallas.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And now here is another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. He tried to get something going there with a little toss behind the line of scrimmage. Unsuccessful.
How about the athleticism of the coverage, though? Being able to dance with him coming out of the backfield. That's not easily done. But not only did he dance, took it, wheeled, and went the other way. Ended up with 6 points for his team.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Oh, and the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
That's complete. It's Bell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Blake Bell. A gain of 22 yards.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
42.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give to Elliott. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
Ball carrier.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A rough go there on 3rd down. A loss of 4.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Rolling to his right. And it is incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelce is complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
7-yard pickup.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passing we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Prescott on 1st down. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Complete to Amari Cooper.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys continue to pour it on. So the first play of the drive, they strike through the air and score it.
A lot of coaches like change of possession as a time to go ahead and strike, and that's what we saw there. Ball turned over, first play, right to the end zone.
To kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
Chiefs.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
A gain of 13.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
1st down.
Bashaud Breeland, the one that got him down.
To Ezekiel Elliott.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
First down.
Here's Elliott. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
Alex Okafor on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
They're 48-yard
throw left side complete. It's Elliott.
Prescott's pass.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
And it's third down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. To throw is Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
It's second and inches at the 34-yard line.
Well, Prescott here to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest. And my goodness, another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
They'll take over.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the